Hi guys, I hope you're all having a really good week. It's March favourites time. A quarter of the year has it's gone. We're not getting it back, and I don't actually know what to say about that, but anyway, let me get into my favourites. There are not that many of them this month. It's been a little bit crazy. I got married at the beginning of the month, and the rest is just kind of in a blur. So I'm going to start first up with a hair product that I actually used for my wedding day. It is the L'Oreal Hair Expertise Ever Strong Styling System Texturizing Spray for fine hair. That's quite a long name. And it provides instant texture and volume with long-lasting hold. It definitely does everything that it says it does on the tin. My hair, I have a lot of it, but it's really, really fine and doesn't hold a back comb. And what I wanted for the wedding was a bit of a bouffant kind of beehive effect, and backcombing just doesn't stay in my hair. It doesn't matter who does it, whether it's someone that did it when they were younger or whether it's a hairdresser, it just doesn't stay in my hair. This was just an absolute godsend. It holds really well and creates texture so that you can get the grip to do backcombing, and it stayed put all night. I think I put my hair up at about 3 in the afternoon and I brushed it out at 2 o'clock the next morning after a lot of heat, a lot of dancing, and the backcombing was still in. And the best of all for me was it literally just brushed out. No white residue, no stickiness, no crunchiness, nothing. It really, really was amazing. So if you've got fine hair like me and you're looking for something that will give you texture as well as hold and mean it, this is the one to go for. I don't want to lie to you, I have to check the price on this. I think it was around the 180, 190 rand mark, which is a little pricey for a hairspray from the drugstore, but it works. So in my eyes, 100% worth it. Second up is a fragrance. Now I've done a post on this already, so I'm sure it's not going to come as any surprise to you guys, but the new Armani C incarnation, which is called Rose Signature. It looks a little something like this. It comes in this gorgeous, gorgeous bottle with a really beautiful chiffon obi around it. And it's basically, it reminds me a lot of the DKNY Pure Rose. Is it called Pure Rose? Something like that. It's basically just a more refined, sort of sophisticated version of that, whereas the DKNY is a really happy light scent that you'd wear during summer, during the daytime. This is more of an enveloping, kind of comforting scent that is still obviously very heavily rose scented, but it's more of a serious scent for me. It's just beautiful. I love the Armani C Eau de Toilette. This is an Eau de Parfum, so it lasts a lot longer. And it's so beautiful. It's basically just the essence of rose in a bottle, and a most exquisite bottle at that. Quite interesting, I don't know if you can see this, but the juice itself is kind of milky, which is quite weird. Normally they're very clear. But anyway, I love it. I just absolutely love it. I'll link below the post with all the other info, pricing and all that sort of stuff, and sizes available. This is a 50ml bottle, and there are other sizes available if you're a very big fan. Also, wedding-y kind of thing. I wore C on my wedding day as well, so there's a little bit of a theme here. For my wedding, I've done a post on these. It would have gone up yesterday if I'm not mistaken. I'll link it below. I originally wanted to wear high hair, very thin cat flick, and then a bold lip, similar to what I'm wearing today. But in the end, I actually realised that fussing with dark, bright lips is just not right for your wedding day. So in the end, I went with a sort of neutral smoky eye and a more neutral lip. But in testing the liquid lipsticks that I wanted to wear, I discovered these guys. They are the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Colours, and they are flippin' amazing. The redder one is called Passion, and this kind of bright coral is called Flirtation. And they are just, they're amazing. They smell like vanilla and mango as well. You literally just want to eat it. They've got a curved doe foot applicator, which makes application really, really easy. And the formula itself is very rich and creamy and dies down evenly, which was a problem I found with a couple of the other brands I tested, that they left that really scary 90s lip line around the outside, which is never a good look on anybody. These just die down and leave a really beautiful stain that you can leave for a couple of hours. It still looks like you have something in your lips, just not as kind of poofy as when you have the cream on. But they're amazing, and there are quite a few colours available. These are the two that I like the most. Its closest competitor was the Smashbox Be Legendary ones, which are also phenomenal, but are twice the price of the Revlon ones. So I'd personally rather get 2 different shades than get one. I mean, if you only wear a red lip, for example, then get the Smashbox one. It's just as good. It lasts a little bit longer than the Revlon ones, but for me, these are just winner, winner, chicken dinner. They're amazing. Really, really, really cool. If you're looking for matte lip colours, give these a try. Last thing about the wedding, I promise I don't want to be that girl that always talks about the flippin' wedding, because those people bore me to tears. But anyway, it is the Elizabeth Arden Flawless Start Instant Perfecting Primer. Now, I'm not normally a full foundation, wear primer, powder everyday kind of person. I'm really, really not. But obviously for your wedding day, you kind of need to put foundation on. So I decided to give this a whirl, and it is amazing. It's quite similar to the Beauty Flash Balm from Clarins. It kind of just perfects your complexion before you put anything on top of it. You probably could actually wear it by itself. I haven't tried that. But it's just, oh, it's beautiful. It's like a thick gel texture that almost melts into the skin. It's just, you can't even feel it that it's on your face. It's not itchy like I feel a lot of primers are. And although I'm sure there are silicones in it, this one doesn't feel slippy or kind of greasy like a lot of others do. And again, I put my foundation on at 3 o'clock and I had to actually really scrub it off at the end of the night. So it lasted through bizarre heat wave in the afternoon, lots of dancing, a very, very enthusiastic rendition of Wannabe with my girls, and yeah, it's just flipping amazing. I also reckon for girls with oilier skin this will be pretty good because it'll help keep your foundation on for longer. I know that you have issues with it, foundation kind of sliding off halfway through the day. I personally don't have that problem. It more kind of sinks into my skin because my skin is so dry, it's just looking for any kind of moisture to hold on to. Absolute winner. It's one of my favorite primers probably of all time. Really, really is amazing. Now, moving on to a not so serious kind of makeup look. As you guys know, if any of you have read the blog for any amount of time, will know I'm not a full, as I just mentioned, not a full foundation kind of all day, every day kind of girl. Sorry, my cat is sitting at the window behind the camera and it's making me laugh. Anyway, so I just normally wear either a BB or a CC cream on a daily basis. And the one I've been reaching for the most this month is the Max Factor Instant Complexion Enhancer in the shade 50 Natural. It's like this, and it's just amazing. It calls itself an Instant Complexion Enhancer, and that is, again, exactly what it does. It's your skin, but better. That's basically all I need to tell you about it. Your skin just looks healthy, glowing, and even when you put it on, and it's just great. Also lasts quite well for a CC BB cream kind of formula. You have to wash it off at the end of the day. So it's an absolute, I don't know, it's just a no-brainer for me. And it's been sitting in my cupboard for probably a year, and I'm just not really too excited about it. I'm not too excited normally about Max Factor foundation products. I love I love everything else in the range, but never really been drawn to their face products. And it's just great. I need to get a lighter shade for winter though, because this one is kind of bordering on getting too dark. As the weather changes, I think I need to try and get hold of a lighter shade. I hope there is a lighter shade, because sometimes their colouring can be a little bit off. But if you're looking for a new kind of BB cream, this has actually replaced my Garnier, which is quite a feat. Then something else, I have a feeling I've actually mentioned this in a video before, but it is so amazing it deserves another shout out. It is the Essence Studio Nails Triple Care. My goodness, I cannot sing this thing's praises enough. It's 35 Rand nail miracle. If your nails are chipping or peeling or weak, or if they're just not top notch, buy yourself a bottle of this and apply it once a week. It will change your life, I promise you. I've recommended it to so many people. Lee from Lip Gloss Is My Life, I think, originally put something up about this, saying that it was amazing. Again, been sitting in my cupboard. I can't tell you how many of these kind of things we get sent on a monthly basis. I probably have 10 sitting in my cupboard, and none of them have ever really done anything. So you sort of get to the stage where you're like, oh, I can't actually be bothered anymore. This is amazing. It just... again. I can't. It's just get some, put it on your nails. I've been wearing it kind of, I apply it weekly without polish, which has been a little bit of a struggle, but you can wear it under polish as well. It's fine. It works pretty well as a base coat. Very good. Next up is a body product. I'm not sure if I've put this on the blog yet, so I don't know if you guys know, but I'm also expecting a baby this year. It's just how Ange and I roll. We do nothing for 13 years and then we get married, have a baby, and we're possibly moving this year as well. So, you know, have a 13-year build up to do these things. Anyway, so I needed to start thinking about applying a body oil quite diligently, we'll put it that way. And this was one that I found in my cupboard. It is the Environ Body Nourishing Oil Body Oil. Now, I can't tell you whether or not it helps with stretch marks. I don't have any, but I'm only 17 weeks pregnant, so I don't know if I would normally have by now anyway. But I've been using it, and what I really like about it is that it absorbs so fast. You apply it to your belly, and literally 2 minutes later, your stomach, it feels hydrated and nourished, but it's not sticky. There's not a funny residue, which I find with a lot of body oils, which is why a lot of them really irritate me. And it just doesn't stain your clothes. It's just, oh, it really is amazing. It doesn't smell of anything. Really, it's got a very clean scent, like Environ. Dr. Des is not big on scenting things because there's no need for it. He doesn't put things in his products that are not needed. And it's just really, really good. It says that you can use it on your face as well, which I haven't tried. I might do that. Whether we get into winter, I'm probably going to need it. And it's just great. I've also been using it on, I had an op last year and I've got some port scars that have been, I think they're getting a little bit stretched with the pregnancy. They've been really itchy and a bit painful, and I've been popping this on and it alleviates it pretty fast. So could be a good one for winter if you've got dry skin like me. And then last but not least, this has felt very rambly, I'm sorry. Last but not least is not technically a beauty product, but it is a candle from H&M Home. This one is the Mahogany Ambience Decor Candle, and it smells, it's got sandalwood in it definitely, and it smells like a clean man. Might sound like a strange way of describing it, but like, you know, guys when they've just got out the shower and they've used their shower gel or whatever it is that they use, no, soap, men use soap. There might be vetiver in there as well. I'm not sure. Lauren from Dear Heart Beauty is the person I must ask for this. She can pick up any note in anything. She's got a nose like she should be a nose for a perfume company. Anyway, I love the green on the glass. It's really, really pretty. And it says that it's got 28 hours burn time, but that, I don't know if you're going to see how much that's burnt, but it's hardly anything, and that's burnt for about 6 hours already. So, and I think maybe it's just going to go whoosh towards the end, but I doubt it. And it's a good scented candle in that the room does actually smell. You can smell the scent, let's put it that way. I can't stand scented candles that are heavily scented in the thing and you light them and they don't smell like anything. It just annoys me. Anyway, like I said, H&M Home, it was 129 Rand. They have quite a few candles in there, but be warned, most of them are so sickly sweet that it just kind of like gives you a headache, and you can like feel it in your mouth when you smell it. And they do work as scented candles. So if you think, oh, it shouldn't be too bad burning, they are quite heavily scented and you are going to be able to smell it. So that's why I went for this one. It's really nice. My only complaint is that they've got protective plastic caps over the top of them that they use the stickiest sellotape in the world to fasten it with. And I realized then that the colouring of the glass is actually on the outside, so I didn't want to put acetone on it, and I don't want to get the label wet, so I didn't want to wet it. Anyway, small things. Very cool candle. Okay, sorry, the cat is now almost dancing behind you guys. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. Let me know in the comments box below what other products you have been loving this month, because I'd really like to know so I can give them a try myself. Besides that, I will see you in my next video. Bye!